Hey guys, welcome back for another episode. So this time we're going to continue with the microSIP setup. We finished the build last time, so I'm going to go ahead and use some commercial potting mix I have left over and fill it up. It should be pretty dry, so it'll be kind of a test to see how long it will take this to rehydrate that growing medium. So let's get going with that. There it is, all filled up. So typical commercial mix here. You can see a good bit of woody material, which is usually what compost is made out of: wood chips and landscaping byproducts, and also, food waste, green waste. But there's quite a bit of woody material there, and perlite. But as you can see, it's pretty much bone dry. So you could line one of these Ned cups with some horticultural fabric or something else that would keep the material from falling down. But I'm just gonna change out the water, and once it gets wet and we get some roots, some life going in there, it should kind of hold itself together. But maybe grown medium like cocoa or something like that would work a little bit better, at least mixed with compost, or maybe even by its own. Maybe we can get around to testing that eventually. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. And I'm just going to let it run, and we'll come back when it's saturated. I just want to check it about 10 minutes in, and then we'll leave it alone for a while. So still completely dry on the surface. Oh, but look, definitely getting a little bit of wetting here. And it's going to take quite a long time to get all the way through because it's very, very dry media. And lots of moisture down here. And you can see just a little bit of stuff that fell through. I don't know, about a teaspoon or so. So not too bad at all, really. Alright, so as you can see, it's completely saturated. I'm actually really surprised how evenly that I was able to do it, just with the indirect droplets from the bubbles underneath. And it took it about 34 hours, around there. I don't think this commercial mix is going to be the ideal medium for this type of setup. As you can see, stuff that's just kind of chilling at the bottom is pretty dark colored. And yeah, so we got like a compost tea brewing down there basically. But I think it should be okay just for this initial trial. So what I'm going to do actually is plant some radish in it. So we'll give us a quick test. Radish is one of the fastest crops. This one you can see is 28 days. The variety is French breakfast, which is kind of classic elongated variety. And yeah, if you can actually get it in the days that it says on the packet for radish, you know you're doing something good. And your setup is really working well. There's even radish varieties that are closer to 22 days. Can be quite a challenge to get them just right when you're growing outdoors with heat and stuff like that. But if you can get it in that short window, then you've got great soil at least. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and plant a few in here. So I'm going to kind of expect that they'll grow all the way. I'm not sure if I'll take it all the way. I just want to kind of quick experiment. So I'm gonna take 2 larger seeds and put them in a spot there. And I'm gonna have 5 spots total. And then if both of those germinate, then we can thin it out to the strongest one. Okay, so there's 4 in a square, and then one more set of 2 in the middle. So I got some of the same mix here that's been fairly well hydrated. And I'm just gonna put down a layer about 1/4 to a 1/2 inch thick. Brassica seeds, especially radish, are quite vigorous, so they'll be able to push through that no problem. In fact, a lot of times stuff like cabbage and broccoli I'll seed in a small cup, and as it's coming, all the seedlings are coming up, it'll push the top layer soil up with it. So they usually don't have any issue. Like in a wet situation like this, they'll just push right through. So I'm just gently going to push it down to make sure it's making contact with the layer below so that we have capillary action all the way to the top and it wicks the water up. I'm going to do the same exact thing with the same 6-inch net cup, the same potting medium, same number of radishes, just without the SIP's reservoir in a regular container. And for that one, I'll just water it as I normally would, you know, checking the weight of it and seeing how it looks on the surface. So that'll be our comparison. Kind of regular setup, just watering. And I might do watering from the bottom as well for the control. And our test will be the SIP's container. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Keep on growing.